Guys, give me just a second and we will get this thing started. What's going on, Stretchy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, brother? Getting ready to, I debated on whether I was going to do this tonight, but I think what we're going to do is maybe catch up with what we missed last week. So there may be a stream today and tomorrow to get us online for next week. But guys, welcome back to an all-new Monday night TSW Wrestling. Big things happening tonight from Rio Ranchero, New Mexico. The world title will be on the line tonight. Now, I don't want to steal too much of our GM's thunder. So, let's get John Cena out here to tell us what to expect for tonight's stuff. Yeah, good to be back. Just got back off of a business trip. Very productive. But now we're going to get down to business. And I know our GM has got kind of some big news. Kind of some big news coming up right now. He's excited. He's got to find his microphone first, though. So last week, in the Cruiserweight title match, surprise, surprise, the NWO cheated. As it turns out, Zoe was actually 10 pounds above weight to be in the Cruiserweight class, so her title win did not count. The title belt will go back to Jane, and Zoe has now been stripped of the Cruiserweight title. In the next pay-per-view event, Cheyenne Davis will get her shot at the Women's World title. Now, who's it going to be against? Right now it's against Ozzy. Probably against Ozzy, but Ozzy's title is on the line tonight against Boots, who has had a pretty amazing run in our dark matches. So that's going to be going on tonight. We do have a few other surprises tonight. There are actually 3 new debuts, one of them being Jane's daughter. So her and Jane will be facing the Empire Pain for the women's tag team titles tonight. And there's a couple more. The world title will be on the line tonight in a 4-way match. And if any of the challengers win the title, they will be TSW's very first 2-time world champion. And Totes McGoats will be in action again tonight, coming back off of his injury. So big news coming out of the commissioner. Big news, world title matches will be on the line tonight. Tag team title matches on the line tonight. Of course, we're going to have our television title. It's on the line every single Monday and Thursday night. And part of that will actually be one of Jane's friends who helped her stream Red Dead Redemption, Kezzaboo, will be making her debut tonight on TSW Wrestling, going up against TJones for the Women's Television Championship. So now, because Jane's daughter's in the game, they have formed a tag team. TJones and Jane split amicably. That's what you get for my me trying to say amicably. It's almost like Scunyon. But that doesn't mean the Golden Truth is broken up. It just means TJones found another wrestler to become a part of the Golden Truth. We'll have to see how that works out, but she has assured me she will find another tag team partner.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Television Championship.
Rowdy, man, I am glad you were here. Match 3 tonight is going to feature you and some other stuff. So Kezzaboo making her in-ring debut tonight. In dark matches so far, she is undefeated at 5-0. So can TJ stop her tonight in her television debut? It's going to be crazy. Yeah, pretty exciting. I'm not even going to ruin it. I'm going to let you witness it. Kezzaboo, there she is, making her in-ring debut. That is awesome. I'm really glad you got to come and see it too. Jane, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Jane is going to be fighting for the tag team titles tonight with her daughter Jessica. Digital Dogs, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. So TJones, the second most prolific, how do you like them big words? Prolific television title holder by number of days, is putting her title on the line tonight. Is Kezzaboo going to stop that? Is she going to stop at second? Or is she going to keep going and try to beat Phoenix?
Introducing the challenger from wherever she wants, Kezzaboo.
Kezzaboo, that's as close as I can make them say the name.
Introducing the champion from Tampa, Florida, she is the Women's Television Champion, TJones.
TJones, now I wasn't going to do this today. I even had a long conversation with G, and he actually said, hey, when you get a chance to do it, you got to do it, right? Mental health stuff there for streamers, and I was like, you know what? Let me make a few changes and a few tweaks, and then let's get this on tonight. Now, remember, I do not control the wrestlers. Here's my hands. I am seeing this for the first time tonight as well. So this is live. Yep. Look, Mom. No hands. I may even be able to get Jace Wagner in the stream. We'll see about that. So right now, just doing a little feeling out. And really kind of a quick start. Kezzaboo decides she doesn't want to do any feeling out. She just wants to get to whooping. And that is exactly what she is doing right now on TJ. There we go. We let Jace know it was going on. It is going down. Now remember, TJ has got that move called the Golden Hammer. Now it's not the easiest move to hit, but probably the most devastating move in the game. Kezzaboo wants to make sure she stays away from that, because if you get hit with that, you're probably not getting back up. Deadly move though, hard to hit. I've watched TJ miss that move 3 times in a row. Going for a pin, 1. All right, little feeling out going on right here. Now, so far, it seems like Kezzaboo has been in control of the match. But we have 3 or 4 wrestlers that can end a match that fast. TJ is one of them, so you got to watch out. Don't know if you guys can see it, but the back of Kezzaboo's shirt says no autographs, please. Holy right hand. My goodness. It's like she reached from a place of not liking somebody, took that, mixed that up in a bowl, did a 360, and pow, delivered it right on top of TJ's head. Big belly-to-belly suplex, and maybe setting up, maybe getting close. TJ taking a move out of Kezzaboo's playbook, grabs her by the hair and throws her across the ring. Kezzaboo does not look like she appreciated that. Hurricane Rana twice around TJ, and down goes TJ. Like always, we got to wonder, is Teddy going to get involved in this match at all? Or is it going to be straight up? I don't think Kezzaboo was expecting TJ to get back to her feet so soon. Kind of caught her off guard, threw her into the corner, 2 knees to the back. And now TJ trying to gain the advantage in this match. But you can tell she is starting to get tired. Goes for a pin. 1, and only a 1 count. A lot more work to do if she's going to retain her title belt. TJ whips her into the corner again. 2 knees. I thought she might be going up to the top, but is not. Looks like she was taking a little break in the corner. Into the ropes. Flippity-doo-dah, flippity-a, and a reverse neck breaker. Kezzaboo recovers quickly, and TJ with a power slam sits through and gets a 2 count, which is a lot farther than I thought she would get in this match. And here we go. I'm just telling you, this might be setting up for the goal. It's not. Kezzaboo sees it coming, moves out of the way, does not take that knee. But that was also not the Golden Hammer, which is the one thing you don't want to get hit with. Oh, karate chop to the side, but Kezzaboo does not go down. TJ looks a little surprised by that. And after a little bit of back and forth, reverse DDT. And now TJ going up, and here it is. Here it is. If she can hit this, this is the golden. Oh, she saw it coming, steps out of the way, and now she sets up for it. What is this? Looked like some form of submission hold, but TJ fights out of it rather quickly. And a big right hand. Goes for the pin. One. Only a 1 count after almost getting a 3 count earlier. But this is probably why Kezzaboo's 5-0. Big boot flips around again, goes to put her in a submission hold. Not even sure what to call it. And TJ not getting out of it very quick this time. And we have a brand new television champion. Kezzaboo moves to 6-0, 1-0 on TV, and is our brand new television champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's Television Champion, Kezzaboo.
So brand new television champion, which means you're going to see a lot more of Kezzaboo because she will be on TV as long as she's the champion. That title belt gets defended every single time. And don't know if Jane caught it, but she is also still the Cruiserweight champion. Now, Jane and her daughter Jessica are going to go up against, right now, the greatest tag team that the women's division has ever seen. These guys are undefeated. So can Jane and Jessica take on the Empire of Pain and take their title belts from them? About to find out. It kind of sucks that you guys can't hear the music. There's music playing right now. But you guys can't hear it, and if you could, then they would put strikes against us, so like I can't let it play. You know, so what it looks like to me, oddly, I used to wrestle, right? I mean, not this style of wrestling, but Roman Great. It looked like a double chicken wing, but like an inverted double chicken wing. We got to come up with a name. Maybe we, now that we've all seen the finishing move, we can come up with the name. Because that looks like that's going to be her finisher, like Father Time. His finisher is a submission move. It looks like Kezzaboo, her finishing move is going to be a submission hold. So we're going to need to come up with a name for that. So any good names, put those names down in the comments. Women's tag team titles on the line right now. The brand new entrance. Milkman, what is going up? KFC special. Double chicken wing. I like it. I like that one. I have to write that down. So mom and daughter going for the women's tag team title belts. Now, they're not the only mother-daughter tandem in the game. There's actually 3 other ones, possibly 4 if I make the mom. I've made the daughters. If I make the mom, there would be 4. Scary. Scary. I call these, Empire Pain, yeah, but these are Sting's Army. Sting brought in 3 female competitors who all have face paint very similar to his own. So it'll be interesting. This is going to be an interesting match. The thing is, in this match, too, you have a smaller size and a larger size and 2 medium-sized wrestlers. Like, who's going to win? Who's got the advantage in that? No idea. Scary, and they just take their time coming on down to the ring. They are in no kind of hurry. What's also funny, if you look at, right over the top rope she goes, okay. Where she stops, nobody knows. If you look at Jane and Jessica's outfits, the colors are the same, right? Except they're reversed. Their tops and bottoms, the primary colors are reversed. Lots of thought goes into this stuff. I was talking to G, it was about 5-6 hours ago, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to get this show ready. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
The Prodigy, Jessica. The Legend Killer, Jane. On the way to the ring, the Prodigy, Jessica. And the Legend Killer, Jane. The Femme Fatales.
The Femme Fatales making their way down to the ring.
Jessica.
If you listen to some of the names have also changed. And it was because of the creation of Kezzaboo and Jessica, I started figuring out we had a couple duplicate, nicknames on people. We no longer have that problem anymore. So, now, pretty clean break in the beginning. Jessica, this is her in-ring debut, period. She has not competed in a dark show or another show, so this has to be a little bit different from her. I'm sure she's watched Mom compete on television, but this is her getting her first shot at it. But, the good news is, at least she's with Mom to kind of calm those nerves down a little bit. Miss Scorpion getting after it, but I don't think that the angle the ref was looking could see Jessica's hand was actually in the ropes. Because that should have got broke up a lot sooner. Now, Miss Scorpion's won a couple individual titles, so she is an accomplished wrestler. But Jane gets in there and is like, hey, stop beating up on my daughter. Let me give you the big clothesline. Miss Scorpion, too, is one of the few wrestlers in any division that actually wrestles in heels. I don't know how she does that, but she does it. Jane in the side. Gives her the little flippity-doo-dah out. Goes for a quick pin. Not even a 1 count, but just feeling some things out. You notice the side of Jane's tights. They still say the golden truth. She sent out for an update. The update just hasn't come in yet for her new tag team name and title. Like I say, though, the split was amicable. Oh, we're getting better the more I say that word. Now, is Miss Scorpion setting up for her finishing move? Because that is typically what is going on right now. Gets her up in it. It is a Scorpion bomb. Is she going to go for the cover? Welcome to the stream, Herbie. Going on a few minutes before Raiden. Nice. 1, 2... And Jane kicks out on her own. No help needed from the outside. Miss Scorpion, for some reason, dragging her really, to be honest, the wrong way. But gave Jane a little bit of time to recover. and tried to get her tag team partner, and Jane not having it. Big right foot misses. And back in the corner she goes. Jane's partner is Jessica. That is her sister. Hold on one second. We're almost. Sorry about that, guys. We've been on a business trip all week, and then my wife called. You got to take that. Whoa, what is this? Amazing DDT move. Miss Nightmare, though, gets in, distracts the referee, finally sees that a pin is happening, gets in, and Miss Nightmare breaks that up. I'm going to also tell you, even over the last time that we've done this, and I meant to mention this, finishing moves are even stronger than the strong finishing moves I made them out to be. Finishing moves matter now. You don't want to get hit by one. What is this? The referee has got to get in there and break that up. It cannot be legal. But he doesn't. He's probably still got some cobwebs in between his ears after getting knocked down. But again, we know what Miss Nightmare is doing. She is setting up for her finishing move called the Scorpion Bomb. She gets it in, covers her up. Can Jane get there? Oh my goodness! That was going to be a 3 count. Hits the referee in the back of the head. Referee still even grabbed his head. I thought Miss Scorpion was going to try to pick him back up. He got up a lot faster than I would have. But that gives Jessica enough time to recover, but also gets hit from behind, trips her up. Holy goodnessness. You got to say, though, no matter what happens, either way this goes, Jessica's doing very good for being in her debut match. Gets a 1 count. Jane gets Miss Nightmare, runs her head right into the ground. And now both of them working on their opponents. This is a huge opportunity If they can get this in, whoa, launches her head first into the side in a huge boot with a Hogan leg drop. Can she go for the pin? Doesn't do it. I thought I would have went for the pin. I would have went for the pin there. Had a lot of momentum going. Miss Nightmare is still on the ground somewhere. We don't know where. Goes to slam her down. Miss Scorpion recovers. DDT into the mat on Jessica again. But Jane will be there. And breaks that up. And back out quick. That's exactly how you want that to go. You want to get in. You want to break it up. You want to get out so that you don't get caught in a bad situation. Miss Scorpion now up on the top rope calling for it. Cross body. Does not go for the pin. Looks like she's going to whip her back over into the side. Double team move incoming. Miss Nightmare up on top and gets launched again. Crossbody into Jessica. Jessica's got to find a way to get Jane tagged into this match. She has got to find a way to get Mom into the match. Wow, got put into a submission move, but foot looked like it was up underneath the rope. So gets out of that. Off the rope goes Miss Nightmare, big forearm. And again, she needs to find a way to get Miss Nightmare off her feet. That is a big, weird swinging side slam. Whipped back into the corner. Another double team move incoming. Into the ropes, up, and then right on back down. And thrown hard into that side ring post. And look, this is why these two are so good. Quick tags, in and out, in and out, in and out. That way they can stay fresh. But this is exactly why Jessica's got to find a way to get out of this ring. And that was a close one. I didn't think she was going to make it, but Jane does it again. Breaks it up, gets out, so she is still set up for Jessica in case she needs a tag. Well, not in case she needs a tag. She needs a tag, but so that she can tag. And here we go. Can she get Jane tagged into this match? What is going on, Simba? Welcome to the stream. Puts this Miss Nightmare in a crazy submission move, but probably should have went and got Mom into this match. Now she's setting up. For what looks like the yellow brick road. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Miss Nightmare kicks out of it. Thought she was bringing her over to get Jane tagged into this match. But maybe that's what she'll do right now. And now Miss Scorpion's on the ground. Jane took care of that. Gets Jane tagged in. And it might be because Miss Nightmare is on an island right now by herself. It's basically a 1-on-2 match right now until Miss Scorpion can get back up. But I don't think she is on or in her corner right now. There, Jane getting it turned around, still not in her corner. You can see her hand down right there. Still not moving. Jane goes for a pin. 1, 2. Miss Nightmare does recover rather quickly. Jessica tries to knock her off. That ring apron again, but doesn't get it. Jade, 1, 2, and a big kick takes Miss Scorpion down. This would be the perfect time. What is going on? Jessica is laying the wood right now to Miss Nightmare. Jade sidesteps that big boot that gets caught by Miss Nightmare. He throws her down to the ground. Big right hand, lifts her up. Hits her with the bone crusher. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Jade kicks out. No worries. But now look at Miss Nightmare. Miss Nightmare was actually going for Jessica. I don't know if Jessica saw it coming. Moved around the ring post to stay out of the way of that mess. And what a crazy slam. Looked like it was going to be a power bomb, but just steps out of the way. And Miss Nightmare still, oh my goodness, that is a big knee and a bulldog maneuver. Goes to pick her up. Jane hits her with the flippity-doo-dah. Tried to get her with the right hand. Blocks it. And a face buster right down to the ground. But you can tell now Miss Nightmare is getting wore out. I would think by now all the competitors would be getting wore out. Miss Scorpion back in the ring post, but Miss Nightmare setting up for the bone crusher. Her finishing move. Can Jane stay out of it? No, she cannot. Gets hit with the bone crusher. Miss Nightmare rolls her up. 1, 2. Oh, and a breakup by Jessica. Didn't think she was going to make it. Thought Miss Scorpion made it over in time, but did not. But now Jane is the one that's on the island. And in that move, what I like to call the mini extraction, rolls up Miss Nightmare, but there is nobody to count. Nobody home to count. The referee is knocked the heck out. Is she going to go for it again? Nope, but she does continue the offense. 5 right hands right up into Miss Nightmare's scunion. Missile drop kick. Jessica still on the ground. Miss Nightmare trying to crawl out of the ring. Jane catches her. But now Miss Nightmare trying to fight. Yowie. And this always makes me think that maybe Miss Nightmare didn't go to the gym and worked out and she's just trying to get a few reps in. You know what I mean? Okay, Jessica back up. That bodes well. Everything's kind of back to normal-ish. Jane reverses out of it. Neck breaker, falling neck breaker. And looks like she's going to get Jane tagged in. Jane misses the tag. Miss Scorpion gets it, however. And 3 big clotheslines for Miss Scorpion, but Miss Nightmare is on the ground right now. Look at Miss Scorpion. What a good teammate, just stretching out the hamstring. Said, hey, making sure you're loose for this. But Miss Scorpion grabs her by the hair, throws her across the ring. Looks like she's probably going to go for a pin. Don't know why she would pull her closer to Jane's corner. And Jane kicks out in 2. Jessica must have missed that she was even getting tagged. And again, we are kind of a little bit back to even. All competitors and their tag partners in the corner. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Empire of Pain stays undefeated. But that is the closest they have ever come to losing. They normally make very, very quick work of whoever their competitors are. And that was a long match. I have a feeling, though, that is going to be a pay-per-view match right there. I think if anybody's got a shot now of beating the Empire of Pain, it is probably Jessica and Jane. They didn't win this time, but I have a feeling they will win next time. Now, this next match, you are going to see something different. The NWO, though, in a 4-man tag team elimination, it is 2 teams of 4. I'm saying it again. There's 2 teams of 4 that are about to be in this next match. And it is going to be the debut of Ghost Rider to the TSW Wrestling Channel, who is now a member of, I'm going to say it again, the 4 Horsemen. You have the 4 Horsemen on the left. Hell yeah, Rowdy knew what it was. So the 4 Horsemen in their debut match are going to take on the New World Order in an elimination tag team match. You know, when I was looking at the 4 Horsemen and who needed to be a part of it, we talked about Eagle. Eagle reminds me a lot of like Chris Benoit. Rowdy reminds me a lot of, like when you watch our wrestlers wrestle, Arn Anderson. Then we add Ghost. Trust me, when you see him, it'll be like a little Dean Malenko type of thing. And then you just got a big personality, right? You got to have a Dave in there. You got to have your Ric Flair type guy. So you got, but he's still tough, right? Ric Flair, always really tough guy. Took a lot of beatings, gave a lot of beatings, but really flashy. Had a mouth on him. Reminds me of Dave, right? So I think it took me a little time. It took the week off to think about like who this would be and who people would be. I don't know how they'll walk out, though, to be fair. How the 4 Horsemen will walk out. Because this game typically doesn't allow 4 people to walk out. So we're about to see how they do it. Like, I don't know how they'll do it. Okay.
Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 696 pounds, Dangerous Dave, Andrew Justice, and the Ghost.
Ghost Rider, the Ghost, Dave, Eagle Star, and Rowdy. I wish they would let, and I believe in the new game, which comes out in like 2.5 weeks, 4 people can walk out. But the 4 Horsemen are going to debut right now. But it's kind of cool. It looks like Rowdy gets his own. He's going to walk out on his own. You don't need them guys. Look, the game's trying to think it through right now, right?
Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 307 pounds, Rowdy.
Rowdy, the 4th Horseman, and the Enforcer making his way down to the ring to join his 4 brothers in what they hope to be a beatdown. You know I was going to leave that on your shirt, right? It's my favorite thing on any shirt. Rowdy's got it. Now, I'm still looking for graphics for the 4 Horsemen. The 4H part of it. I can't seem to make the computer find what I'm looking for. So I might have to reach out to somebody and have them make it. That's as close as I could get it for now. And the Four Horsemen, why they were together, they never had to be together. You go back and you watch some of the stuff, they didn't have to be together. They were all tough on their own. That's why I kept all their colors different. Because they could stand on their own. They're fine. They just chose to bust heads together. You know what I mean? And the music of the New World Order. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, over the next 2.5 weeks, in 2.5 weeks, when the new game comes out, that Sunday, which I believe is March 6th,
and
5th or 6th.
And at a combined weight of 445 pounds, the champions, the legend, Danny Lance, and Payne Don Harvey, the NWO.
But in the next 2.5 weeks, we're going to call we're going to end season 1, which is what's going on right now. And I've got to hurry and try to put together, but it's about 30, 40 hours of creation time. And then we'll start season 2, smaller, and we'll have to add everybody back in. But there is something much bigger in season 2 that'll happen that is beyond TSW Wrestling. TSW Wrestling will always exist, but it is beyond. That is going to be the hint that I give. But before season 1 ends, we will talk about it. Just not tonight. I'm telling you, we got a lot of ideas and a lot of stuff.
And from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 200 pounds, the light heavyweight champion, Cameron Wolf Barton.
Cameron Barton, Totes McGoat's son, making his way down to the ring, but a member of the NWO. And if you saw the last two guys, they were the tag team champions. Cameron making his way down to the ring as the new light heavyweight champion. And Jace is the hardcore champion. I mean, these guys are winning gold, and they weren't in positions to win gold before. It's almost like rewarding bad boys for being bad boys. Like, they're like, hey, sorry, I got caught with my hand inside the cookie jar like this, and I got me some cookies. And we're like, you don't get you no cookies, but you go ahead and keep the cookies you got. We'll get you some more. You need milk with that, right? We need the Horsemen to give the NWO a beat down right now is what I'm saying. We need them to take out like their butt-kicking boot and start
from
kicking.
Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 268 pounds, the Alliance Hardcore Champion, the Outlaw Jay Wagner.
I'm also super excited about this world title. If Totes wins, 2-time world champion. If GC Rock wins, 2-time world champion. Probably wins, member of the New World Order, the leader of the NWO. But if he wins, 2-time world champion. If Father Time wins, he just extends the streak out, right? But it'll be good. We'll have to see what happens with that. Now, we have never seen a match like this. It is a 4-man elimination tag team match. And it's going to start with Danny Lads And Danny Ladd setting up for what he likes to call the Danny Ladd's 1989 Love You Bye. Gets a 2 count because you know in these special matches, everybody gets a start with a finisher just to speed things up a little bit. Dave's been hit with it. Danny's got to try to avoid being hit by it or it doesn't matter. And Dave setting up. And that's an owie. That's not the one we have named, though, but that's all right. Got to get a 2 count on that. And now they're even. Everybody's even. Now, the thing to watch out for, the thing you really want to keep your eye on in this match, is now Dave is tagged in Ghost, right? So now Dave and Ghost have been in the match, and Danny's been in the match. You want to really keep your eye on who's fresh and who's not fresh. Danny, though, about to get hit by his second finishing move, and this could matter now. Yeah, see, Jace is like, nope. No, 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 no. And Ghost is like, get out of here, buddy. 4 Horsemen. I think if you guys know about the 4 Horsemen, you watch these 4 guys wrestle, they embody the 4 Horsemen. Yeah, a little showing off. If Dave's the leader, you know they're going to show off just a little bit. There you go. 1. Cameron breaks it up. Danny looks at Ghost like, what are you doing? Like, that's a cheating move. But the NWO, that's what they do, right? There's another Love You Bye by Danny Ladd, but only gets a 2 count very early in the match. And now he tags in his tag team partner, Paden Hardy, while he tries to get back out of the ring, get him a breather. Big right foot by Ghost onto Paden. And Dave about to recover and get back in the ring. Ghost missed. Paden jumps out of the way. Crossbody dive. Thought he might go for the pin. Does not. And just gets back to work. Eagle Star on the ground right now, just checking things out. And you can easily tell on the 4 Horsemen, their heaviest hitter is Rowdy. Just like right now in the NWO's corner, their heaviest hitter is Jace Wagner. Paden hits him with the Hardy Cutter. And nobody, like, look, 2 members from the NWO got in because they thought somebody from the Horsemen were coming. They're like, Ghost got it. Ghost got it. We don't got to go 4 Horsemen. We know when people need help. They are not having it. Milkman on the next episode has got some really, it's going to be a good match. We had to do some other things to set it up, but it'll be a good one. 1, 2, and Hardy kicks out. Ghost trying to pull him back into the corner. And Eagle Star getting his first shot at wrestling as a Horseman. Tried to collect that bounty, but Paden saw it coming and said, no, sir. Paden setting up again to dish out another Hardy Cutter. And Eagle's like, nah, guy, ain't going to work. European for you. European uppercut throws him into the top rope right across the neck. Paden trying to crawl to get out. Hardy Eagle not having it. And a big clothesline. And Eagles setting up for it again. Paden gets out of it again, though. Eagle can't believe it. Whips him into the corner. This could be... Thought it was going to be a double team move. Turns out it was not. And now, something you don't see very often, Paden and Jace Wagner double team. Oh, what is that? Jace going for the pin. One. Look, the Horsemen are like, he ain't kicking out, bro. He don't need our help. We'll jump in when he needs us. Jace setting up for what he calls the Jace of Spades. And hits him with it. I bet you he might need some help now. Horseman? Nah, he doesn't need no help. He's a horseman. What are you doing? What are you guys thinking? Jace, though, can't believe it. He's like, God, I hit him with the Jace of Spades. Jace tries to stop him, gets Dave back in. Dave donkey punches and drop kicks him. Doesn't realize Jace gets right back to his feet. Jace misses the clothesline in the corner. And it looks like Jace is in the ropes, but the referee not having it. Not having it. Jace whips him into the corner, misses a second time. Dave is like, guy, what are you doing? What are you doing, guy? Four Horsemen. Big elbow, another big elbow, and upsy daisy he goes. Quick salute to the crowd. Look at that. Even after 15 years, we know how to salute. Should be this way, got it, but still. Salutes the crowd, though, and hits him with another elbow. Whips him up into the corner, and now hits him with the Twisted Tango. This is his finishing move. Little kiss for good luck, and bam! Down goes Jace. Rolls him up. 1, 2, and Jace kicks out. Was in the ropes, and I'm serious. It's almost like the Four Horsemen may have paid off some referees. You know what I mean? I'm not opposed to it, but I'm just saying that might be what's going on, because he has not noticed any time the NWO's been in the ropes. Good thing for us. That is a good thing for us. Wow, somebody might have grabbed that before I could grab it. Yeah, Lion King grabbed it. I didn't even. Lion King's quick. You gotta watch out for Simba to get you. So Dave tags out, gets Gus back in the ring. Jace has got to find a way, actually, to get somebody else tagged into this match. Now, Rowdy to this point has not been in the match. Jace with a block. Back and forth they go. Where they stop, only one of them is going to know. What is that? Tries to throw him into the corner. Does a flippity, then hits him with a diamond cutter. And now Jace up to the second rope, calls an elbow shot, hits Dave with a big elbow. Now Danny Labs hasn't been in long. Hits him with the midi extraction. Totes Magosa's finishing move, not quite the same. Totes hits him with the full extraction. And there it is. Doesn't miss that time. Dave crawling. Jumps and gets Rowdy in. Rowdy is in the match. And Rowdy is running wild with them right hands. Jace catches him, though. Like a weird version of a rock bottom. And Rowdy's like, I'm not even phased, brother. Get on up here and get you some of this. Puts him in a weird, like, that's actually a better version of the Cena recliner. A lot more pressure going on to that lower back. Jace doesn't tap out, however. Rowdy's like, God, get it. Fine, we'll do it a different way. And a big right hand by Rowdy, but Rowdy's staying on him. And what is Paden started to do something. It was like, yeah, I don't want to get disqualified here. Rowdy, realizing he's on the wrong side of this, jumps over to the other side. What is Paden doing? So now everybody officially has been in the match. However, the smallest guy in the ring and the largest guy in the ring are happening now. Cameron now setting up for the wolf kiss. Well, actually, he's got two finishing moves. That might not have been the one. Rowdy hits him with the Rowdy, Bowdy. Gets a two, almost a, I thought he was about to get a 3 count on that. And I think we are going to start seeing competitors leave this match very soon. Rowdy's like, come on, get up, get up. Half Boston Crab. Cameron gets out of that. Tries to lay the lumber to him, but through the punches, Rowdy gets up like they weren't even happening. And that's the funny thing. I mean, you got a heavyweight against a cruiserweight right now. So there's only so many things he can do. He can do a little bit more against the light heavyweights, but there are two heavyweights in this ring right now, one on either side. Who, though, is going to establish their dominance in TSW wrestling right now? Is it going to be the Four Horsemen, or is it going to be the NWO? Big gut buster, and Rowdy's like, all right, Dave, get on in here. Red Rover, send Dave on over, and Dave delivers a big right foot up against the head. But I think right now, where Jace and Cameron are probably worn down a little bit, Paden and Danny are probably their two freshest wrestlers. Rowdy and Eagle, I would imagine, are the freshest wrestlers for the Four Horsemen. Now, Paden setting up for the Hardy Cutter. Will he be able to hit Dave with it or not? Dave has a very interesting color scheme on his outfit, though. Okay, not going for it. Went for some kind of submission hold, but Dave fights out of it. And whips Paden back into the corner. Is he going for a double team? Does. Picks Ghost to do the dirty work, and here comes Ghost up top. Big right hand right onto Paden's scunion. But Paden somehow recovers, played a little bit of possum. But Ghost back on top of it. Goes for the strangest looking pin I've ever seen. I've only been watching this game for about a year and a half now, and I've never seen a pin like that. It's almost like I say something like that every stream. Like you always see something new, something different, which is cool. We're about to see a lot of new stuff, though, when 2K22 comes out, and that will be on March 8th. Now, tell me if you guys would be interested in seeing this. I have debated this, whether I'm going to do this or not. Would you guys watch a live stream? And I'm not saying for a long time, because it can't be that interesting. Well, it's interesting, but not that. And Jace Wagner, their largest wrestler, has been eliminated by Ghost. Just like, hey, look, I got one of them. Like, get me out of here. But would you guys be interested in watching a live stream of me creating wrestlers and arenas and championships from scratch in the new game? I'm going to be doing it anyway. If you guys want me to stream it and be a part of it, I can do that. But I just don't know if you guys would be interested in even seeing that. So, if you would, let me know in the comments. If not, that's also okay. Either way, it's fine. Not a big deal. Digital's like, I'll show you how to create me the right way. Ghost, I thought, would have already gotten out of this match and got somebody in. Okay, we'll do it. But has not done it yet. And hits him with the old Ghost in the machine. Oh, I thought he was going to eliminate him again. I thought he was going to get two of them out. He's like, look, I'm not dumb. Cameron with a big spine buster. Thought he might go for the pin, but doesn't do it. So we'll do that. I am actually taking that day off. Taking it off. And I will be creating all day long. 2. Ghost kicks out in 2. Danny Labs gets back up. And the MWO are now down to 2 people. Looks like Cameron's going to hit him with the Fist of Fate. Ghost on the ground, rolls him up. 1, 2, and only gets a 2 count. Danny makes a crazy save to stop Ghost from doing it, but then Ghost he gets standing. He's like, I gotta get out of here. Somebody help. Cameron catches him before he can tag, though, which is smart. The NWO has got to keep him in this match. And a little double team. Peyton Hardy getting into the swing of things, and a big right foot from Cameron splits Ghost open. So he is no longer going to have only white and black face paint on. That's gonna be mixed with a little red in there as well. But Ghost is like, look at me. Check it out. Check out the guns. Welcome to the gun show. Admission is free. Flips Paden into the corner. Paden gets him with a chin buster. Takes him up. Spins him around and gives him a front face buster. Now Paden has one on this move. And almost eliminates Ghost with that front face buster. Danny actually gets in the way. But it doesn't matter. Paden hits him with the Hardy cutter. Dave knocks the referee out and then breaks it up. Danny misses him, but then whips him out of that ring. Hardy, like Paden, doesn't even know what to do. He's like, what is going on? And Ghost has been in the ring for a long time. He has got to get out. It is only a matter of time before he gets eliminated. Eagle Star still down on the ground. You can see the blood now. And now Danny Lads gets in and drop kick to get him down. But Ghost right back to his feet. Ghost not having it. Picks Danny up. Flips him around. Goes for the pin. Cameron sees it happening, though. And Rowdy just misses Cameron. And Ghost setting up again. He is like, no way. We are getting this in right now. Hits him with the Ghost in the machine. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Ah! Thought that was going to be 3. That is the second time he has hit it. Ghost can't believe it. Says the Eagle, get in here. Somebody's got to do something. I need a breather. Danny recovers. Tries to get the crowd into it, but the crowd is just not back in the New World Order. This is a TSW crowd. What is that? I don't even know what to say. But there's the missile kick, and he has won a few matches on the missile kick. Now goes to the double team with his tag team partner, the world champions, the Legends. But Eagle actually recovers relatively quickly, gets on top of him, delivering hammer punches down on his head. Big knee, and Eagle's starting to take control of this match when it looked like the NWO kind of had a little hold on it. Cross, glad you're here. You will be right before the main event defending your Intercontinental title. So you will be wrestling tonight. And it's kind of funny, if you saw that, he was trying to punch Eagle, but he punched him one time. Eagle's kind of short, so he's down, so he's swinging. Eagle doesn't even know he's swinging, but he's missing him. So another double team move coming between Cameron. Cameron brings him into the ring, rolls him up. Danny gets in. Only a 1 count. I'm telling you now, and I told you at the beginning, and I told you when they came down, these guys embody the Horsemen. It takes a lot to get them out. They don't like to lose. So one thing you notice, if you go back and you watch all their matches, even when they lost, it was a good match. It was a hard-fought match. And when I was making Ghosts, I had noticed that, and I'm like, that's still going to be the 4th Horseman right there. Look at Eagle. Good teammate. Good teammate, Eagle. Stretch him out. He looked a little tight. Now he's stretched out. Now he can wrestle. Eagle's like, buddy, I was trying to help you out. Now you're just whipping me around. That's crap. Another tag team move by the NWO and another big boot. Is he going to go for the pin? Doesn't do that. Starts wrenching on the neck a little bit. Now, right now, the 4 Horsemen still have 4 competitors. The NWO have 3. Big right hand. And what's bad about the 3 they have, it's their 3 smallest wrestlers. Their 1 heavyweight wrestler got eliminated. Now, for some reason, Peyton Hardy's missile kick in the corner is more effective than Danny's kick into the corner. I don't know why that is, but that's just how it is. It's the thing that I've noticed watching the matches. Eagle setting up to collect the bounty. Hits him with the bounty collector. Is going to pin him. I think. No. Hits him with the boot. Decides not to pin him. What? Power bomb. 1, 2. Paden goes to kick out. Eagle maintains control of it, though. Rolls him into a high Boston Crab. But Paden somehow fights through it and gets out of it. And Eagle's like, all right, I did what I could do. Dave, get in here. Dave rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Dave eliminates him. Eagle stops Cameron from breaking it up, and Dave's like, I don't know who's in now. I'm just going to fight. The NWO now down to 2 members, and the 4 Horsemen still have all 4 of their members fighting for TSW. quite crazy. Dave whips him into the corner. Is he going to get Rowdy in? No. Cameron reverses it around. Dave reverses back on him. Dave gets him with the little flippity-dippity. And the NWO is just reeling. Cameron's like, I don't know. Danny, get in the game. I don't know what to do. Dave trying to crawl out. Danny catches him before he can do it. Danny's setting up for his tagline. This is Danny Ladd's 1989, Love You Bye. 1, 2, 3. And they finally get out, and they get out the leader of the Horsemen. Cameron stops Eagle from getting involved. Danny now takes advantage of that situation. And I mispronounced that on purpose. Ha ha ha, funny guy. And can these guys come back from two down? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. The two guys on the NWO side are probably pretty tired. That was a crazy face plant. Whereas Rowdy right now is not that tired. And that's the thing. When you get into these matches where they're team elimination matches, you got to watch out. Who's actually got the stamina to go the distance? Who's been in and not been in? Who have they saved? And who is the other team not saved? Can Danny get into the ropes? Looks like he is, but the referee is like, I don't see you. I don't see anything. I'm not looking. No ropes for me, thank you very much. Somehow Danny fights out of it, but I think that move is taking a toll on Danny Ladd's back. Eagle slips through and hits him with a reverse falling neck breaker. And now Eagle getting ready to collect that bounty. Hits Danny Ladd's with the bounty collector. And you can tell, like, Eagle is tired too. Doesn't go for the pin again. It's kind of blowing my mind on this pin thing. Like, why wouldn't you go for the pin? Danny Ladd throws the Frankensteiner on him, rolls him up. 1, 2, and only gets a 2 count, but that could have been a huge turning point in the match to where all of a sudden now it's down to 2-2. Semi-even, because I'm telling you, here we go. This is Danny Ladd's 1989, Love You Bye. Hits him with it again, but Rowdy gets in there quick and breaks that up. Eagle now starting to fight back. Danny, though, hits him with that reverse DDT. And these guys are not going for the pins I thought they would go for. It's almost like they've got a vendetta against each other, and they do, because it's the NWO and the Four Horsemen. Danny Ladd's might be bleeding underneath that mask, or it just might be a lot of sweat. Something to keep our eyes on there as well. Ghost finally recovers, and Danny tags in Cameron. Can they keep Eagle in the game? And no, Eagle gets hit with that double team move, but makes an emergency diving tag. Ghost now back in the game, and this is what I mean. Rowdy, still the freshest guy in the match, stops Danny and now splits Danny open. If he wasn't bleeding before, he's bleeding now. And Cameron on an island with Ghost. This is not boding well for the NWO, but boding great for the Horsemen and TSW. Cameron trying to fight through this and at least eliminate one guy. Has him in that armbar. Is Ghost going to tap out? Ghost taps out. It is now down to 2-2, but Rowdy's in the... And Cameron didn't see him coming. Rowdy's got him. And what goes up is got to come down. Gutbuster by Rowdy. And now it is Rowdy and Eagle versus Cameron and Danny Lads. Cameron setting up for the Fist of Fate. God, how did he get Rowdy up like that? But a big right fist rolls him up. 1, 2. Eagle knocks the referee out. Honestly, don't think he even needed to do that. Reverses it back around on Danny Lads, and Cameron once again is out on an island. Cameron, I thought he was, what is he doing now? Cameron gets a sledgehammer while the referee's down. Rowdy gets out of the way, takes the sledgehammer, hits him with it. The referee hasn't seen any of this, or people would be disqualified. Rowdy hits him with a DDT on top of that sledgehammer. Somehow Cameron recovers. And the referee none the wiser to anything that just happened. Cameron hits him with another side slam, but on top of the sledgehammer. And the referee, who has been knocked silly quite a few times, hasn't even noticed the sledgehammer. And now Cameron has split open Rowdy. Don't know what he's doing here. One way to do things. Whoa, got him up. Rowdy flipped around and slammed down to the ground. Cameron, though, still not going for the pin, and Rowdy fights out of it. Danny Lads finally back up to his feet, and a huge slam back down. Still thought at some point the referee would see it. The ref has not seen it. And a little rowdy, batty. Rolls Cameron up. 1, 2, and Danny breaks it up. Eagle's like, I didn't think I needed to get in. Danny did take his time, though, and that might have thrown Eagle off just a little bit, thinking he did not need to get in. Now, double team coming. Elbow right into the back of Cameron. Eagle setting up, seeing if he can collect that bounty. What is going on, Eagle? Welcome to the stream. Splits Cameron open now. Rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. And now it is a 1-on-2 match. Eagle catches that and rolls him up in that half Boston Crab, half like Walls of Jericho. And is Danny going to tap out right here?
A competitor has been eliminated.
And that is the game. The Four Horsemen, in their debut match together, have defeated the New World Order.
Here are your winners, Dangerous Dave, Andrew Justice, The Ghost, and Rowdy, the Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen in their debut match, taking home the win over the NWO. The NWO now know that not only do they have to fight TSW, they got to contend with the Four Horsemen. Love it. Love it. That was a great idea, guys, in the chat to bring back the Four Horsemen. That was all because of you guys. So right now, we're going to have the TSW Women's Championship on the line. The Boots has been doing crazy good in the dark matches. I mean, I'm serious. She's like 10-1 right now in dark matches. So, I think that earns a world title shot. Ozzy, on the other hand, is trying to go through every single different competitor and beat every single person in the women's division with the title on the line. and she gets her shot to mark one more of those off the list tonight. Is she going to win? Is Boots going to win? Boots has been on a hot streak.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
I haven't figured out how to do this yet, and I need to figure it out. If you look at the background in this particular arena, right behind her, the side things are doing what they're supposed to do, but the big screen is not. It remains the same, like it's painted on there. I've got to figure out how to make it do that, but then change when people's entrances happen. So we will see. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen this yet, but this is Boots' new attire that's outside of her TSW outfit. So this is her new individual, kind of on her own type of a deal. Yeah. 4 Horsemen. Hell yeah. I think it all matches up. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think those are the right 4 to be in the Horsemen. And now, in my opinion, probably the greatest world champion we have ever had in TSW, male or female. It's Ozzy. And in her Queen of the Ring attire. We will see you later, Simba. Thank you for stopping by. Love it when you're in the stream. And we will catch you next time. So we made a couple small tweaks to the TSW Women's World Title. We changed up the world part of it a little bit so that you could see it better. I don't know. I think it comes across better this way. I could be wrong. But I think I like this way a little bit better. This is the first time I'm seeing it, though, since I made the tweak. So we will see. Yeah, it's just a little more prevalent. That is a sexy looking title belt, though. You gotta love that. I like it. It makes more sense.
Introducing the challenger from Salt Lake City, Utah, the Boss. Introducing the champion from Elysian Fields. She is the Women's World Champion, the X Factor.
And the 2022 Queen of the Ring. So if she loses that title, she could call a world title shot at every single pay-per-view. That's why winning Queen of the Ring is so important. Winning King of the Ring is so important. Gives you a huge advantage. And it should. It absolutely should, and it does. So that's good. We have made the King and the Queen of the Ring way better than the WWE ever did. You're welcome, WWE. Feel free to take that. You take that idea and make it better. Clean break, you know, I'm going to tell you, between these two competitors, they don't necessarily have clean breaks all the time. So it's interesting that they did it. Going back and forth, feeling out each other. This might be the first time they have ever wrestled in the ring. So a little feeling out period going on. Ozzy's so like, okay, we did the thing. Now let me get to work. Goes for the drop kick, misses. Ozzy sits through, jumps, side leg sweep, up top, and now Ozzy back. Back in control of what is happening. Which is a good deal. But who knows? I mean, Boots ends up winning this world title holder. Maybe she goes on and she starts her own streak of trying to beat everybody. There ain't no telling. But Ozzy's been on a pretty epic run. I mean, minus Crimson, where she loses to Crimson the one time. But minus that, she's been on a pretty epic run. Won it back almost immediately. And is here again defending her title. She is not scared to defend it. Not scared at all. I did learn some cool things about some of her moves. But hits her with the yellow brick road, does not go for the pin though. Oh, goes for it now. 2 count off the yellow brick road, but that is usually what sets up her finisher. Kind of crazy. That is almost, not quite, but that is almost a version of Phoenix Rising, Phoenix's finishing move. It's kind of like the extraction with Totes McGoat. It's like a weird mini version of the Phoenix Rising move. Two count, and this is getting close, but look at Boots with a big power slam. Playing up to the crowd. Don't know if but she does. She's really quick to see Ozzy trying to get to her feet. But Ozzy caught her, and now big power slam down to the ground. Ozzy backing up for it. And getting ready to hit her with the big boot. Hits her with the big boot. Is she going for the cover? Goes for the cover now. 1, 2. And that was almost a new TSW Women's Champion. And sets up again. And hits her with the big power slam. 1, 2. And only a 2 count. Back-to-back finishing moves. Boots cannot believe it. How did she kick out of that? Don't even know. You don't even know. So Boots' finishing move, which I missed, is called Banshee's Burn. What? She just hit her with a golden hammer. Was not aware anybody else even had that move, but she does. So how Ozzy is still on her feet, no idea. Ozzy catches that right boot, picks her up, sit-through power bomb, and Ozzy's like, whew, let's get control of this match again. Boots is getting on another level. 1, 2, Boots kicks out, and this has been a really good match. This has been a really back and forth match. 4, 5 European uppercuts. Tells the crowd, come on, get in on this. Hits her with a big elbow, whips her again. Hits her with another European uppercut, and off the ropes, missile drop kick. Boots is kind of reeling from all the stuff that's going on. One big clothesline, and somehow recovers, turns it back around, and knocks Ozzy back down to the ground. Crazy set of circumstances and maneuvers and moves. And Ozzy's like, I got to get control of what's going on here again. Ozzy tries to cover back up, and Boots is just going after it. Big shin to the... Is she going to try to cover her up? Rolls her over. And, oh, curb stomps her. And now sets up. Went to hit her with a spear, but look at Ozzy. Ozzy's like, hey, Boots, I already had it in that color. I saw that coming. Gets her again with what looks like the Phoenix Rising almost, but instead of landing on the back of her neck, lands on her back. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Ozzy somehow pulls it out again to maintain the TSW Women's World Title.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Champion, the X Factor.
Ozzy puts another notch in that world title belt of different people she has defeated to retain that title. I thought for quite a while that she was not going to be able to retain that title belt, and once again, proves us wrong. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, and this is one of the reasons why we have kept this in there, but there has been a feud in some triple team or some triple threat matches and some fatal four-way matches between Penny and Miss Heather here. We're going to let them try to settle this one-on-one. So Heather already down in the ring, ready to go. Penny running down to the ring and getting after it right away. The Scream Queen is back and laying the lumber to the top of Miss Heather's kielbasa. Referee calls for the bell, and this match is underway with a quickness. Crazy DDT maneuver. Went for the one right, two rights, and misses the third. Up and down off that top rope. Miss Penny trying to get everybody into this. And a little back and forth going on here. That is actually the Kurt Angle Olympic Slam. Did not know she had that in her arsenal. But hits Penny with it. And a weird looking DDT rolls her up for the pin. 1, not even a 1 count, and kicks that field goal. That would have been good from about 52 yards. And Penny said she has had enough, takes out the knee, and gets back in control of the match, and tells the crowd, come on, let's do this thing. Nice right hand to the top of Heather's face, and Penny up on the top rope now, waiting for Heather maybe to get up. Didn't like it. Said, nope, she's gonna abort mission. And a half Nelson suplex. Heather now up on the top rope, waiting for Penny to get up. Up, misses. Penny tried to get out of the way though, but ran her head into the corner by herself. But both competitors back up to the ground, and Penny controlling the action right now. That is crazy though. I have never seen a match quite start like that. To where one competitor was in the ring already and the other one just runs down. Like they're like, hey, we got to get this on. We don't have time for these entrances. Oh! Right hand to get out of that submission hold. Heather trying to figure out what's going on. Penny's still trying to get the crowd involved. Heather jumps back in the ring though. Looked like she was going to go for a pin. Instead, flips her over. DDT. 1. And kicks out in 1. And now Penny gets out of the ring. And Heather getting booed by the crowd. What is this? Whoa! Choke slam. Was not aware that was in her arsenal either. Rolls up Penny. 1. And again, Penny out in 1. Is not worried about being choke slammed. Rear naked choke lock. Penny trying to fight out of this. It is a submission hold. And she gets out of it with a chin buster. Takes Heather down to the ground. Heather back to her feet. Penny saw that coming though. And back and forth they go. This might be Penny's finishing move, and if it is, we haven't seen her do it this way in a minute. Heather, though, luckily gets on top of that before it turned into the penny dropper. And I mean, it was going to be the penny dropper off that top rope, and that was not going to be good. Big boot, though. Penny catches that, says, no way. What is going on, Dragunov? Welcome to the stream, brother. This is my puppy here, Miss Nash. She has missed her daddy. Daddy has been gone all week. Hers does not like that. Oh, hers doesn't like it at all. Penny now getting back in control of what's going on. GC Rock looking down. I'm going to tell you another cool thing. I was thinking about waiting, but I think I'm going to tell you. In 2K22, wow. Penny grabbed the leg, moved it over, moved it back over, swept the leg, Danielson, and now is in charge. Although, not really sure what she wants to do. There, we will have the ability to have mixed tag team matches. So Penny and GC Rock can fight on the same team. So that will be a new thing with some new match types, and maybe we create mixed tag team champions, right? Tag team champion belts. Not sure if we can do that, but maybe we do it. Whoa! Hits her with the DDT, tries to roll her up, put in the ropes, but Heather's very proud of herself and what she just did. So she's getting the crowd, but the crowd is still saying, no, 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 we want Penny to win. Penny getting up, not even sure Heather has seen that coming. Weird slam right back down onto Penny's arm. Heather pulls her up, I hope. I want to see somebody win with this pin. Only a 1 count, though, and that is kind of crazy. This match has been going on for a minute and still only has a 1 count on both competitors. So yeah, we will have mixed tag team things. Now the thing is, guys still cannot fight girls, right? So what happens in a mixed tag team if you have a male and a female, when the male gets tagged in, it automatically brings the other male in. And when a female gets tagged in, automatically the female comes in. So Penny fights through that submission hold, gets out of it, right on top of the old kielbasa of Heather. And Penny rolls her into that half Boston Crab, almost half looking walls of Jericho. Heather fights out of it relatively quickly. Swings and misses with that. Quick strike 1. And bounces Penny off the ropes, takes her back down to the ground. And now sets up for the H-bomb. Penny catches it though. No H-bomb happening today. Whips her into the corner. Gives her the old flippity-doo-dah back out to the center of the ring. And Heather somehow recovers, fights back, butt buster. It's like the old peanut buster parfait. Gives her the butt buster to gain control of this match again, and there it is, big right boot in the corner. Penny going down. Heather trying to get Penny back to her feet. Penny says, don't hold my hair, I know what I'm doing. Gets back to her feet. And now we could be seeing it. And there it is. Penny buster penny dropper off the top rope. Rolls her up. 1, 2, 3. Knew that was coming. You cannot survive the penny dropper. It's impossible. You can't do it, not off the top rope.
Here is your winner, the Queen, P.N.E.
Penny, big win. And will that be the match that finally settles the score between Penny and Heather? It should, but like we don't know at the end of the day, right? The end of the day, we don't know now. He has won the Intercontinental Championship, and Recon Delta now gets his shot at it. Can Cross hold on to the Intercontinental title belt? We're about to find that out right now. And it's kind of crazy because it's two big competitors. Two large competitors getting ready to go at it for the Intercontinental title belt, and that will lead us, this match will lead us into our main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
So that big TSW Monday night, I bet you I can make it do what I need it to do. We just haven't quite figured it out yet. Recon Delta trying to forge his own path to the world title, which is really muddy. If you think about it, it's a very muddy world title picture. Rob Lee of the NWO has won the world title. Coach McGoats held the world title for a long time. GC Rock was the original world title holder, and Father Time has beat Rob Lee to now be TSW's world champion. There's already 4 people heavily involved in that world title picture. Recon Delta wants to make sure he gets into it, because now that Cross has won, Boom will be getting his shot too at the world title, right? So what are you going to do to stand out? Well, one thing you can do, there is one thing, and you could win the Intercontinental title belt, and then that puts your name firmly in there. Now, Recon Delta has done some things in a world title shot, right? He's won one of the weirdest and hardest titles, our survival title. But because the world title picture is so murky and muddy and that it's all messed up, you got to do something else. You got to do things to get it to take your shot. And remember, GC Rock is still the Money in the Bank. He can take a shot at the world title whenever he wants. So, interesting. Very interesting, to say the least. Cross, in his very first debut match, beats Boom, the greatest Intercontinental title holder that we've had in TSW so far. Beats him in his debut match and is now here in his second match defending his title against Recon Delta, who wants nothing more than to win the world title, but needs the Intercontinental title belt to do it. So, gonna be very interesting. Can Recon Delta win that title tonight and get his name put in there? But, double-edged sword, if he wins it, after Boom, Cross gets his shot at the world title. Then Recon Delta. So,
introducing the
crazy
challenger from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 276 pounds, Rage.
So you notice some of these names have been changed.
Introducing the champion from
That's
New
one
York,
of them.
weighing in at 286 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion,
Crush is as close as I could get, but Cross. Intercontinental title belt is on the line tonight, and in our next match, in our main event match that happens right after this, the world title is on the line at TSW Monday Night Meltdown. It is going to be, it's on the line. It's going to be crazy. It's always crazy when the world title's on the line. But the way I see it, if you look at the stats of both of these guys, it's very evenly matched. This should be a really, really good match. And it's going to come down to some timing. Who can do what when is going to win the match between these two. Because this match, really, you look at it, honestly, I think it could go either way, right? We'll get the back and forth stuff going on here. But neither one of these guys should be sleeping on the other one. They may have different moves also, but it's very similar. They're at you, beat you down, out of nowhere, finishing move. And they've got a couple different finishing moves, both of them. It almost reminds me a little bit of Roman Reigns and Goldberg. It's almost what that match kind of reminds me of a little bit. But Recon Delta looking like a man on a mission. He has been at this for a long time trying to get that shot at the world title and knows this is probably going to be his fastest way. There is no shortcuts in wrestling. Really solid suplex coming from Cross. And Cross starting to get a hold of this match to control it a little bit. And both these guys, super powerful wrestlers, super powerful wrestling moves, and very damaging in their styles. Intercontinental title on the line right now. Cross setting up for it. Hits him with the spear. Is he going to go for the pin? He does. He does go for the pin. Took a little time. 2. And Recon kicks out in 2, but Recon in trouble. Recon's got to get up off that mat right now. Right now. Recon takes Cross, gets him down. Now he's starting to get fired up. He's like, I want the world title, buddy. Got to take this belt from you. 2 clotheslines, a big forearm. And Recon may be getting close to setting up and hits him with the Superman punch, rolls him up. 1, 2, and gets a 2 count. Thought it might be a little bit more. And now he's setting up in the corner. And hits Cross with a Delta variant. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And that fast, the Delta variant will knock you on your keister. You rhyme it how it's supposed to be rhymed, though. Holy cow. Crazy. Crazy turn of events right there. Recon Delta ends up winning the title. But that also sets Cross up for his shot at the world title. If you win the Intercontinental title belt, this is how Father Time got his. If you win the Intercontinental title belt, you will get a world title shot, period. I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but it will happen. So Cross now set up for a world title shot, and that may be sooner than later as we try to clean up the world title picture. But who is he going to face? Like, who's he going to be facing in the world title? Right now, Father Time holds the world title, but he may not after this match. This is going to be... They're calling it a false count anywhere, but it should be a 4-way elimination match. Fingers crossed on that. Hopefully that's what it is. But if it's not, those guys are going to have to deal with it. So GC Rock getting his shot at becoming 2-time champion. Rob Lee getting his shot at a 2-time world championship. Totes My Goats making his return to the ring after being off for 2 weeks. Gets his shot at becoming 2-time title holder. So Totes beat GC Rock for the title. Rob Lee beat Totes for the title. And Father Time beat Rob Lee for the title. Now they all get to fight each other. Main event, TSW, Monday Night Meltdown. The main event with the world title on the line. Rob Lee telling the camera, get in close. Check out my guns. There's one gun right there. Look, New World Order. The song singing my song, but there it is right there. New World Order right there. Now the Four Horsemen are here. I'm telling you what, I'm coming for you, Four Horsemen. But I don't know if I'd be worried about the Four Horsemen tonight. I'd be worried about this four-way match that's going on.
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 273 pounds, the Warden, Rob Lee.
Rob Lee getting his second shot at a world title match tonight. Now, he wasn't world champion for that long, but that can all change tonight.
And introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, GC Rock.
Mr. Money in the Bank, GC Rock, making his way down to the ring. Now, he did not have to cash in that briefcase tonight for this world title shot. The briefcase is not being cashed in, so he is going to maintain no matter what happens tonight, even if he wins. Like, even if he wins the world title, he'll still be Mr. Money in the Bank, which means nobody can come against him and surprise him with the world title shot. Yeah, Nash was a little smaller. Sarge is quite a bit bigger. But he's a lover, not a fighter. He does not like the wrestling stuff.
And introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 262 pounds, the Reaper.
Totes McGoats making his debut, return back down to the ring with the baseball bat. If I was Totes McGoats, though, like, I figured out a way to, like, correct some of the stuff. We're going to call me Frankie Two Fingers, right? You know what I mean? I'm going to be your announcer, Frankie Two Fingers. Totes McGoats, though, if I was him, after what the NWO has been pulling on me, I would be making my way down to the ring with a baseball bat as well. So I don't blame Totes McGoats one bit. Got the extraction written on his shirt. The back of his shirt says, "Fear the extraction." And I fear it already. And your world champion.
And introducing the champion from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the world champion, the living legend, Daddy T.
Oh, Daddy T, Father Time. I know, right? That's why I got to be Frankie Two Fingers and not Totes McGoats. I'd be Frankie Two Fingers, the announcer. Yeah, I never figured out how to do that. Father Time wearing his legendary outfit down to the ring. Now that he is champion, he could not be doing what mere mortals do. He has got to have his legendary status on the line. Look at her all nervous. She's like, Dad, I am not ready to be YouTube famous. Look at me. Not ready for it. Father Time, great TSW World Championship, won the championship back from the New World Order to bring it home to TSW Wrestling. Did what Totes my Goats couldn't do. Little Nashy just wants to be with her daddy. I don't blame her. So here we go. This should be a 4-way elimination match. Falls will count anywhere. Not sure why the nameplate's not showing up. It's never done that before. We will have to check that out. But here we go. Ring that bell. For some reason, Totes my Goats started going after Rob Lee, changed his mind, and then pays for it dearly. But it looks like it will be a 4-way elimination match, regardless of what happens, because nobody is helping anybody when they're being pinned. Rob Lee fights out of it. The old Totes my Goats deathlock. And now everything has been used up and we are on our way to finding out who is going to be the new TSW World Title holder. The other very interesting thing that I've heard is GC Rock does have a new finishing move. Still has his old one. Still has the Pebble Buster. He still has the Rockopotamus. But he now also features a brand new finishing move. So we will see if he gets a chance to pull that out tonight, or if he doesn't. Rob Lee, though, in control on the outside of the ring, throws Totes my Goats up into the side, and Father Time delivering a big forearm. Totes my Goats trying to get it turned back around. And goes for the pin. Don't even think we'll get a 1 count, and we don't. Father Time taking it up to the top rope. And delivers a huge headbutt. Rolls up GC Rock. 1, 2. GC, though, kicks out of it. No problemos. Little belly-to-belly going on there. Rock picks him up, hits him with the Pebble Buster, rolls him up 1, 2, and Totes throws Rob Lee back into the ring. He's getting all kinds of fired up right now. And apparently throws him right on back out. Alrighty then. GC Rock setting up for his brand new finishing move, but Father Time catches him and is not having it. is not having it, not one bit. Rob going for a pin on Totes, and this might be the thing that actually saves GC Rock, who is in the sands of time in the ring, but the referee, even if he was going to tap out, couldn't tap out. Rob Lee setting up for C4 on the outside of the ring. Hits Totes with the C4, going to go for the pin. That might do it for Totes McGoats. 1, 2, 3, and Totes McGoats has been eliminated. He will not become a two-time world champion. That hurt both people, but Rob sees that GC Rock was going to get up first. Tries to get on top of him. G reverses that back around, and oh, huge backbreaker. A mini Hogan leg drop. GC Rock tries to get on the Father Time. Father Time bridges out of it. And Totes McGoats out of this match with a quickness, thanks to the New World Order once again. I cannot believe he just hit GC Rock with a flying headbutt off the top rope to the outside of the ring and is still walking. Father Time, truly a legendary figure to pull that maneuver off. And what's funny about Rob and GC Rock right now, both of them try to go after Father Time, and it's probably to make sure that at least one of them will have a new champion. And Father Time, 3 headbutts to the face. GC Rock rolls Rob Lee up. 1, 2, 3, and now it's down to GC Rock or Father Time. He slips out of Father Time's kick and smashes his head right up into the side. But the good news is, no matter what happens, TSW will hold on and maintain the World Championship. It will not go back to the NWO. So, look, at this point, we got to put that in the win column. And Father Time with a crazy slam.
A competitor.
And Father Time, there will be no two-time champions tonight. Father Time holds on to win the TSW.
And still, world champion, the living legend, Daddy T.
To retain the TSW World Championship, tells the referees, like, this isn't my first rodeo. Do not hold my hand. Father Time, and if you look at this, Father Time was the only light heavyweight in the ring. The rest of them were heavyweights. So the one light heavyweight that was in the ring wins again against 3 different competitors. So crazy. Congratulations goes out to Father Time. TSW retains the World Heavyweight title. But will that be the case as we get closer and closer and closer to our final pay-per-view event, which will be called TSW Bash at the Beach? Very cool arena. We will see it. It will be it'll be the season finale of season 1, and it will happen March 6th, which should be that Sunday. And then Tuesday, 2K22 will come out on March 8th. It actually comes out on the 11th, but we bought the NWO version, so we'll get 3-day early access. And we will stream tonight because of you guys in the chat saying you wanted to see it. I will stream how we start creating all these new people and recreating the world of TSW wrestling. But guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Congratulations to all the winners. If you didn't win the match, there's a few of you that are going to be getting some rematches because they were great matches anyway. And it's not always winning and losing. Sometimes there's some team effort stuff going on there, so remember that. And we will catch you guys probably even tomorrow so we can get back on track. And we may have wrestling 3 days in a row, Monday, Sunday, and then Monday. Or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But yeah, the next one's going to be TSW Thursday Night Outbreak. We will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping in. Peace.